Hey everybody, it's your girl Cece. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Snapchat inspired filter tutorial. I got a request to do like a fresh face summer tutorial, and I wanted to kind of recreate, not completely, but just kind of like take some inspiration from this Snapchat filter. So this is the filter right here. If you guys remember when that one was on Snapchat, it had just a very vampy lip, really like thick eyeliner, just like really like grungy, vampy type look. So I decided to do this very vampy lip, and I decided to go a little bit lighter on the eyeshadow just to kind of give it kind of like a summery kind of to like being inspired by the Snapchat filter. I also have bought a lot of new makeup products recently that I haven't tried, or I just haven't tried in a long time, so I'm actually going to be incorporating some of those products as well. So I'll be giving you like little mini reviews, kind of first impressions, letting you guys know what I think about these products. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. I've already put my moisturizer on, I've done my brows, I've primed my eyelids, and I set them with just a matte white shadow. So let's go ahead and start with the eyes. So I'm going to go in with two brand new palettes. I've had them for a couple months, I just haven't used them, so technically they're brand new. And these are the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection palettes that I did haul in my little Dollar Tree haul. So I have this one here. Let's see. This is Desert Festival. And then I have this one here called Mixing Meadows. So I'm going to go in with the Desert Festival first. And I'm going to get my blending brush here. And I'm going to be using a Sephora 19. And I'm going to go in first with this brown shade here for our transition. I'm going to rub that off on my towel here, and then I think I'm going to go in with this like orangey shade here, and I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and go a little bit lower, right into like the crease area. So keep it low right here. Then I'm going to go back in with my Sephora number 19. I'm going to wipe it off, and then I'm just going to blend both of these colors together. Next, I'm going to take this Mixing Meadows palette, and for the eyeshadow, I think I'm going to do this gold color. It looks so super pretty. So I'm going to take this Urban Decay brush and my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set setting spray. I'm going to spray a couple sprays of that and pick up the color here. And I'm going to apply this on my lid. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that Sephora blending brush, and you want to blend down where you put that lid color, and then just go all the way up just to make sure everything is blended. So like I told you guys, it's going to be a fairly simple look on the eyes. Nothing major. I think I do want to darken up this crease just a little bit. So I'm going to take a crease brush and I'm going to go back into that orange shade. Seriously, you guys, I actually really like these palettes. The pigmentation is insane. And yeah, I really like these colors. So I gotta break these out more. I can't believe I've been sleeping on this collection. And then of course, blend. It's your best friend when it comes to makeup. Blend, 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 girl. Alright, so that's better. So then I'm just going to, let's see, I'm going to take my Lancome number 18 brush, and I think for my highlight I'm going to use this shade here. We'll see. Hopefully it's as pigmented as those other colors are. No. This is, it's okay, but this ain't really giving me what I need. So when I go in with my highlight, I'll just use my highlight because, girl, that color right there is not the business. So I do like this because there's like no fallout at all, and the colors are pretty pigmented, so I do like this. Okay, so I don't need to even clean up any fallout because there's nothing there. Foundation, I used to use this all the time, and now I've been like using other foundations, but I found this when I went to Walgreens the other day, and I was like, I may have to try that again. So it is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm in the shade 125 Nude Beige. The only thing I hate is that it doesn't come with a pump, so you have to be like really super careful when you pour this out because it comes out really super fast. So I'm going to start with that much just because, you know, I don't really know how much I'm gonna need. I don't know if this is a lot or a little. It's probably way too much, but oh well. It might be the right amount. Yeah, I think I put out the perfect amount. It doesn't look like it's too much. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender. I did wet it already, so I'm just going to blend out all of that foundation that we applied. And I don't know why I stopped using this because this is actually really good. I don't know. I think like sometimes it's not that foundations aren't good, but I just like want to try different stuff, you know, just to kind of see what else is out there. But I think I need to keep like some of this in my vanity because this is really good. The coverage is good. It's not as great as like my Milani 2-in-1, but I mean that's a full coverage foundation, so I mean of course, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so foundation is done. So now I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm trying out a new concealer today that I got from Walgreens. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light. I did use it on my eyebrows today just to kind of test and make sure it was the right shade. And it worked for my eyebrows. It just really blended into my skin tone. So this is what it looks like. So I don't know if it's going to be like too light or if it's going to be like my skin tone. So we shall see. So I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics 115 and I'm going to just kind of dab it underneath my eye area, down my nose. One thing I will say about this though, like, that was just like one dot and that was enough for my whole face. So it doesn't seem like you have to use a whole lot of this. So I'm going to just blend this out with my beauty blender. And usually I'll use that, my e.l.f. like hydrator, but clearly I forgot to do it. So that's good though, because I'll be able to see if this concealer is drying or not. And so far, it doesn't feel like drying or anything. And foundation actually did pretty good, so I don't have to like spot conceal or anything. So I like it so far. So we'll see. So to set my under eye area, to actually bake my under eye area, I'm going to be using this Airspun loose face powder. I just got this from Walgreens as well, so we shall see. So it has a little sifter that looks like that. And I will tell you, like, it does have a little bit of a smell to it. Like, Mommy Dearest sitting at her vanity, back in the 60s or whatever. It does give you, like, old grandma kind of smell. I don't feel like it's overpowering, but, I mean, it is a little bit of a smell. I'm actually taking the sifter off because it's so big, it's really hard to like get the product out that way. So I'm just going to dip my beauty blender directly into the powder and I'm going to bake my under eye. So I'm going to put my sifter back on and let that sit for a few minutes. And then I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, which you guys know, this is Bae. I absolutely love this. So I'm just going to apply this powder to every area that I did not, I'm not baking, obviously. Just to set all of my foundation and my concealer. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild contouring palette, little duo thing for my bronzer to warm up my face. Just a little, just a little, just a little. This is like, ooh girl, pigmented. So like seriously, the least little bit of this bronzer will do the job. Like, for real. If you are heavy-handed, please do yourself a favor and just tap it. Because I'm telling you. Okay. So now I'm going to wipe off that bakage. And it doesn't look like it has a white cast or anything. It looks like it's pretty good coverage underneath the eyes. So we'll see how it wears throughout the day. Okay, so next we're going to go in with this Milani Romantic Rose Blush. And it's just kind of give a little bit of color to the cheeks. Nothing major because this is kind of like a kind of vampy kind of look. So you really don't want like a lot of color on the cheeks. So we got that. And then for highlight, just a really subtle highlight. So I'm going to go in with this Hard Candy Contouring Face Trio in 3x a Charm. And I'm just going to grab the Illuminizer shade here and a e.l.f. small tapered brush. And just give some highlight to the cheeks. I think this is like my favorite highlight of all time because, I mean, seriously, just look at it. Like, oh. Make sure that's nice and blendy blendy. Okay, so we got that. So let's go ahead on back up to the eye. So first I'm going to take my eyelash curler and I'm just going to curl lashes. And then I actually need to do eyeliner, like that's what I need to do. So I am going to take the Wet n Wild Fergie, and this is Little Black Dress. I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk kind of angled brush here. And I'm just applying this very, very close to the lash line. And this is just a tight line and kind of give us a guide for when we go in into the liquid liner. Okay, so then I'm going to take this Disney Villains liquid liner in Diablo. You can use any like black liquid liner that you want. And I'm just going to kind of do a little baby wing. Nothing major. I'm going to go in with mascara. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild one first. I'll just do one coat of that. And this mascara is okay. It's not great, but it's just okay. So I'm going to go in with my Benefit They're Real just to kind of plump it up a little bit. Because this mascara, like I said, it's okay. But I just feel like my lashes need a little, you know, a little boost or something. Okay, so I got that, and let's see. I'm going to go back in with my highlight and add a little bit of that face highlight to my brow bone just to kind of make it pop a little bit more. And a little bit to my inner corner. So last but not least, the lips. That was basically the focal point of the Snapchat filter. So we're going to do a very dark, vampy lip. So I'm going to start off with this Lord & Berry Nude Lip Liner. So I'm just going to line my lips with that. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with 2 of the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. So the first one that I'm going to start with is this super vampy color called Vintage. And we're going to do kind of like an ombre type look. So I'm just going to put this on the outer part of my lips. Like that. And then I'm going to finish off the lips with this cream lipstick in Cherry Skies. So I'm just going to apply that everywhere I didn't apply the other color. Now this is the hardest part. You don't want to like rub your lips together because that's going to ruin the ombre. So you just want to kind of smack to blend them. And then if you see any areas that aren't blended, you just want to go back in and just kind of add more color until it's blended how you want it. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that lip liner just to kind of clean up the edges. Alright, so that is pretty much the look. So we're just going to set our entire face with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and we're good to go. Okay, you guys, that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, definitely give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment below any requests for future tutorials that you want to see. And if you are new to my channel, definitely subscribe so that you do not miss any more uploads from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon in the next video. Bye, guys.